Checking out the progress, looking at it, it's going to make it grow. Is that what it is?
You think it didn't work? I don't know.
So she's always really concerned about the littlest things. I'm kind of worried about how stressed she is about just real simple things like.
I never want you, try lose you, try them up on me.
Hi guys, good morning to you all. Good afternoon. Happy New Year to you guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all my subscribers, all my viewers all over the world. Happy New Year to you. Welcome to 2024. May this year bring joy, unity, progress, prosperity, no sadness, no tears into our life. In Yeshua name. You know, whatever you believe, but I believe in Yeshua. I believe in Yahweh. So in Yeshua name, amen. I decided to come outdoor here to do this video. Meanwhile, my kids, they are playing. Look at them. So this is the passeggino that I used to bring them. See, look at my son. Look at my son. Look at my daughter. There's nobody here because it's I think after one right now. So everybody they went home to eat. The environment, I really like the environment, you know. So if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel, like this video. My name is Ella Suitable. Now let's talk about this lady. Her name is Aminat. She's a Nigerian lady, but she is married and have 3 kids, 2 twin girls and 1 boy. She's into interracial marriage, okay, interracial relationship, whereby another race will get married to African person, okay, whether call it white, whether call it mixed race, whether call it half caste. You understand? So this lady, she did 2 months ago, according to her, she did hair transplants, and her hair is not growing. Oh, her hair is growing, is not to her taste. She's not seeing any results, any visible results that her hair is growing.
So I've been like not really feeling myself lately. Just feeling a little like, I don't want to say down, but you know, I got a hair transplant recently, and I'm so anxious and excited to see results, but I'm not sure if it's working. I don't know. I'm constantly evaluating and thinking about it. Like the kids are over there doing their limbo thing, and I'm sitting here like just like, oh, how's my hair look? Not that I think it looks bad, but I'm like, is it growing? Like, is it growing? That's a thought that's on my mind. So sometimes I look in the mirror and see it. I'm like looking at the little parts and trying to see if I see growth and things like that.
I talked about what we need to fix and everything like that.
And things like that.
And everything like that. And things like that. And everything like that. Play your game and everything like that.
I know it's kind of crazy. I need to stop thinking about it, but I don't know if it worked.
Okay, she didn't feel any of that, guys.
Knocked out.
She's getting ready to go back to sleep, get passed out so they can get working.
So in a few minutes, I'm going to show you guys what my hair is looking like now. Again, two months or so post hair transplant. So you guys can decide for yourselves. Like, you think it's growing? Do you think it didn't work? I don't know.
So she's always really concerned about the littlest things. I'm kind of worried about how stressed she is about just real simple things. Like she really gets really up in a big old tissy about the smallest things. I'm trying to tell her with this hair transplant, we're going to do a little research. Like it takes time. It's not going to happen right now. It's not a failure. We don't know how long this is going to take. Like she just has to be patient.
So Ava, you notice that your mom is like, you're here and she's sitting over there, like she's depressed. Well, she thinks her hair transplant is not coming in.
Disappointed!
Well, I think it's working. You just have to give it time.
Why do you think it's working?
It takes a long time for you to know if it's working or not. So probably it just has to wait.
How long do you think it should take?
Probably a month more, and she'll see.
A month more?
Things.
She says give it time.
Yeah, I'm sure it takes time, but I figured that even giving it time, you should see some progress by now, which I think I do, but then sometimes I think I don't. I don't know.
And here she is, guys. Of course, you know, looking in the mirror, checking out the progress, looking at it, it's going to make it grow. Is that what it is?
No, you guys tell me to be patient. So I said, let me just see where it is right now.
Is just being patient, like looking at yourself?
No, I said, let me see where it is right now so I can assess how much patience I need to have.
Show people the area that you got filled in.
I think it's pretty obvious.
You know, as I'm looking, it's only 2 months and, you know, it's not shiny bald anymore. Like, it was like razor shaved bald, but I can even feel, actually, I can feel, what do you call it, sprouts? But it doesn't look shiny bald anymore, right?
Shiny bald?
Like, it's not shiny bald.
I guess because it's growing in a little bit. Like when I shave my head, it's shiny bald, right?
And right now, this lady is allowing this thing, this whole issue of hair transplant to get into her. Let me change direction. She's allowing this whole thing to get into her. She's getting depressed. She's just worried. She's thinking. Even her husband is even worried. The children too, they are worried. You understand? To the extent the husband is even, start making research on Google. Where do hair transplant go? Things about all that concerning the hair transplant. And I wonder, why is she getting depressed because of this whole issue? So this lady, 2 months ago, she did a hair transplant. You understand? For her hair to grow, for she to get a normal hair like every other person. Meanwhile, some people, they are cutting their hair off just the way I cut mine, because the growth is too much. I don't want it anymore. So this lady, 2 months ago, after getting the hair transplant, she's been worried right now, getting depressed, thinking because to her, she's not seeing a visible result of the hair transplant. She's not seeing any visible results that the hair is growing. You understand? And this whole thing, she's allowing this whole thing to get into her. She's allowing this whole thing to eat her up, forgetting that she have children, she have family. Now, this is the reason why I want to do this video. There is something we don't know. Number one, doctor is not God. Sometimes some doctor will go or do some procedure, maybe some surgery. They will give you hope. They will even give you 100% assurance that it's going to work, it's going to go well. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be as they say. That is when you now know that God is God and doctor is doctor. Now, on this case of hers, everybody's body is not the same. Maybe before now, she have seen people who have done this hair transplant, and before a month or 2 months, their hair start growing. But everybody body type is not the same. Everybody hormone is not the same. That it work for Mercy does not mean that it work for you and me. And the more you are thinking about these things, it will make you to be depressed. It will make you start thinking. Maybe to the extent that you will start having some less sleep. Before you know it, this thing will start getting to you. Forgetting that you are a mother. You have children you need to take care of. Whether your children, at least your children is even grown than my own. I think my firstborn is, my girl is 6 years, going to 6 years now. Whether your children have grown or not, but your children still need you. They still need the mom. And one thing about thinking and getting worried or getting depressed, things like this, especially when you're a mom, whenever, I don't know for any of that person, but for me, whenever I'm sad or I'm just thinking, being worried about something, it affects, me as a mom, carrying out my mom duties. It makes me to be ineffective or not even be productive in my daily activities or whatever. So, the more you are doing this, it will make you to be ineffective. It will make you to be ineffective. It will affect your daily life. So please, just the way your husband is talking about it now, you are worried over this thing, and the worst part is when you are worried or you are thinking about something that you cannot even change, something that you yourself you cannot change the situation. That is the worst thing to get worried about. That even you being worried about that thing is not going to change anything. So my dear, take your mind off it. I know you really want your hair to grow. This is why you went for the surgery. This is why you did your hair transplant. But it's not growing. The result is not what you think. So forget about it. So it will not affect you. Before you know it, you start having high blood pressure. Before you know it, other sickness you want to use your, by yourself to call all other sickness. Before you know it, other sickness start coming in, high blood pressure and the rest. So my dear, I'm just here to talk to you as a mom, as your co-mom, fellow mom, as your fellow, that you should not think about this thing. Hair transplant, you have done it, okay? And don't start overtaking your drugs don't overtake your dose, because you take the more drugs you take or the more supplements you take, the more your hair will grow, so that your health will not start, you understand, your health will not start getting worse. Please, the same thing with this liposuction. So people do liposuction, everything will just go fine and all right, everything will just be successful. But so the same liposuction, so people will still do it, they start having issues, so start having kidney problem. Everybody with their own body type. What might work for me might not work for you. What might work for you might not work for another person. You understand? So my dear, at the end of the day, getting worried about this whole stuff is not going to work anything. It's not going to cure anything at all. So don't think about it. Just forget about it. You have a lovely family. You have children to take care of. You have husband. If anything happens to you, how are you going to carry out your mom duties? How are you going to take care of your husband? Eh? I be a live over here. The man don't dey think now. Eh? Wetin no concern now. The man don't even dey think. Pass who the thing they worry because of you. Okay? So when you look at your children, look at your family. There's nothing to worry about. Don't think about it. Okay? When it is time, it will grow. This is the reason why I always like to be happy, to be smiling, because anytime I think like this, it affects everything about me. I don't like to think. I don't like to be sad at all. Either by somebody's attitude or whatever the circumstance. No. We all have problem, okay? So that's it for Amy. She's a popular YouTuber, over 2 million plus subscribers. In fact, YouTube is one of their, in fact, let me say, it's even their main source of income. All their children, the family, they have they have YouTube channel. They are influencers. They are popular YouTuber. You understand? They are YouTube celebrity. So you can go and check them out. Thank you guys for watching this video. I truly appreciate you guys. If I don't have chance, maybe I will be doing maybe the ones I will be doing again will be voiceover until I have chance. But on the 8th now, once is on the 8th, school resume. Hey guys, see what I'm doing. See me. It is well. Thank you guys for watching this video. God bless you. God bless you. Okay, thank you for your love and support. Bye guys.